Hello again, everybody. I'm Ed Robinson, and this is another edition of Robinson Responds. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the fourth Monday Night Football of the 2024 NFL regular season. We had an exciting game in the Motor City in Detroit between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. The Lions would win 42-29. Takeaways from this game. First off, quarterback Jared Goff completing 18 out of 18 passes for 292 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Jared was simply automatic in this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, not only did he catch a touchdown, but he also had a touchdown pass in this game. Thunder and lightning, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Jahmyr, 14 carries for 78 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. David Montgomery, 12 carries for 40 yards and a rushing touchdown. Jared Goff, fantastic game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, great game as well. The running combination of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, hey, the rest of not only the NFC but the NFL, look out because Detroit is starting to get that offense together. And then also, too, Jamison Williams played an effective game. Tim Patrick was good in his game as well. And Detroit's defense, they made stops when necessary. Also, some more takeaways from this game. Geno Smith, quarterback for the Seahawks, completed 38 out of 56 passes for 395 yards, a touchdown pass, and an interception. Geno and his team, they made plays. They hung with Detroit in the second half, but an interception and failing to convert on some key third downs, that's what hurt them. And I'm sure Seattle will be fine from this. Seattle is going to bounce back from this game. However, the injuries on the defensive side, that's how Detroit was able to take advantage of the opportunities. That's how Jared was able to make plays. That's how the running game was able to do their thing. But just getting back to what Seattle's side of things, Geno Smith passing for near 400 yards, and a great game that he played. It was just that towards the end, a lot of mistakes and failure to convert on third downs. The running game looked much better. Kenneth Walker III, playing in his first game back from injury, had 3 rushing touchdowns in this game. Seattle's going to be just fine because their running game is back, and they really missed his presence. DK Metcalf had over 100 yards receiving. Tyler Lockett played an effective game. Also, their other wide receiver, Jackson Smith and Jigba, played well, but in the end, it was the Detroit Lions. They handled their business offensively. Jared Goff, their quarterback, Jared said that he hasn't looked like himself so far this year. Well, guess what? He got back to himself in this game and then some as the Detroit Lions beat the Seattle Seahawks in Motown on Monday night. Lions win 42-29. And then the other game in the Monday night doubleheader was the Tennessee Titans going up against the Miami Dolphins. So for the Titans, first quarter, their quarterback, Will Levis, he suffered an injury to his right shoulder, and he did not return to the game. Mason Rudolph came in, only had 85 yards passing, but he did enough to get the job done. It was really all about Tennessee's running game in this game. Tony Pollard had a rushing touchdown. Tyjae Spears had a rushing touchdown. And it was about the lack of execution on offense for Miami. Tyler Huntley, in his first start this year, only had been with the team for 2 weeks, and it showed because Miami's offense just never got going. And I don't know what's going to happen. I know in the short term, Tyler Huntley is going to be the quarterback for at least another week or two, and Tua Tagovailoa remains on injured reserve. He plans to return in the middle of the season. We'll see how that all plays out. I know if you watched that Tennessee-Miami game, you saw Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill being on the sideline, very frustrated, and I think his numbers are going to drop for the next week or two until Tua returns, which he is expected to return. But Miami and their offense and the team and their head coach, Mike McDaniel, they're going to go through some growing pains for a minute before they can try to get back on track, pending with Tua's health. But again, in this game, it was all Tennessee. The Titans would beat the Dolphins 31-12. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Remember to click like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.